Being a parent is sometimes scary. You want your child to make good decisions.
So what is that? Being a parent?
Sometimes scary.
Scary.
Child
make a decision. Okay. So why do you think parents feel scared when they face, their decisions? No?
Ms. Joyce Garbasi have decided to conduct an experiment on the power of peer pressure. The story you'll see of peer pressure. The power of peer pressure.
Yeah. Power or peer pressure? Okay. So that means like this. So can you read from here to here?
No, while the clerk looking her pounding, Leah learned against gift stores unattended.
So when you say unattended means there's nobody, okay? There's a makeup display. Hot pounding means when you feel a little bit just nervous, okay? For example, before the exam when you have to get a good score, that if you don't, then your mother will blame you for this, okay? Yeah? Your mother will say something bad about you, okay? Then you hot pounding, okay? Keep going.
Unattended makeup display and slide two tubes of lipstick into her purse. She looked bored and detached as she followed her friends Suki and Jill out of the store. Inside she felt panicked. I can't believe you made me do that. You get really relaxed, said Jill. Everybody does it sometimes.
So that means, do you think that she wanted to steal something, She didn't want that, okay? But maybe her friends made her do it, okay? Understand? So, then?
And we didn't make you do it. She said nothing, but Leah knew she wouldn't have done that on her own. She'd just had a big dose of peer pressure.
Okay, so now, look at this. When you're a little kid, your parents choose, your friends, putting you in playgroups or arranging play date with certain children they knew. And now that you're older, decide who your friends are and what groups you spend time with. What does that mean? Do you think that right now your friend just arrange a meeting, with you when you just want to make friends, or what you do? Do you think that your friend arrange a meeting for you?
No.
No, okay? You can decide, alright? Decide on who to meet, okay? Like this. So why do you think there's difference? You're a baby, you're very young, okay? Like in the first grade of just primary school, that your parents must have chosen, okay? Which one to meet. Do you think so? No? Still at a time you decide on who to meet, right? So tell me about this. So what you do when you want to make friends? You always ask your mom about which one to meet? No? Tell me. So what you did?
I don't have, but I haven't tried to make other friends.
Because you are not interested in making friends?
Yeah. I'm okay to meet now my friend. My friends. I don't think that I need to make other friends.
So that means You never try first, okay? You never made the first move. Instead, your friend just approach you, okay? Wanting to meet you, right? Then you can just say yes or no. So when do you say yes, when do you say no? For example, okay, today, or this guy is not good, okay? This guy doesn't, benefit me like this, okay? Then you refuse it, okay? So how do you, okay? How do you judge? How do you judge whether to meet your friend or not?
When I need to do something, then I say to him, I will not, or sometimes I'm boring. But almost I said yes.
You mean you judge that, okay, he's pretty boring, okay? Then you decide to meet the guy, okay? But when your friends, okay, please me, then I can meet them, right? Okay, now keep going. What about this one? Yeah. Could you read it first?
Hear from people your age or close to it who have experiences and interests similar to yours. You and your friends make similar decisions every day, and you influence each other's choices and behaviors. This is often positive.
Positive, okay? Not negative.
It's human nature to listen to and learn from other people in your age group.
So, do you think that your friends influence, each other choice, like, that you are influenced by them? When you want to choose something, when your friends, give you some advice, or you better choose this, then you tend to follow them, or you are independent? Independent. Why do you think you are independent? Because you don't trust others, you don't trust, you don't value your friends' opinion, you just put it down.
Yeah.
Tell me about the one case that, okay, you're offered to do something, but you think that, okay, it's pretty, cheap, okay, that not valuable, that you said no, okay, like this. When did you do that?
The first time that I had a smartphone, he said bought the Galaxy, but I bought
other stuff, okay? Because you think that your judge is more correct than your friend's judge, okay? Good job. Now, here, look at this. As you become more independent, could you read this first?
As you become more independent, your peers naturally play a greater role in your life, as school and other activities take you away from home. You may spend more time with peers than you do with your parents and siblings. You will probably develop close friendships with some of your peers, and you may feel so connected to them that they are like an extended family.
So, what does that mean? Tell me about this. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think that your friends play more role, in your life, or your parents?
My friends, of course.
You mean that your friends doesn't play a role, right? Why do you think your parents play a role? But sometimes, you may feel so connected to them, so they're like an extended family. Don't you have any close friends like this? When you have something coming up, okay, you can't talk to, you can't speak up to your parents because your parents might, okay, scold you, call you down, okay. Then instead you better just come up to your friend that, oh, hey friend, I got some problems, so could you tell me about this, about this?
Yeah.
Tell me just one example that you just have faced the kind of situations. When was it and what was it? About meeting some friends or doing some kind of work, or when you don't want to study, then this. So when was it? Just one day you came to me and said something about that, okay? But in a case then you cannot, you couldn't talk to your mom about that, okay? So tell me the story. So when you decide to meet a new friend, okay, that you must have felt a little bit strange like this, or when you something came up to you, then then you just want to do something but you have no idea what to do, then you can just ask your friend about which one is beneficial to me like this. Tell me about that. Okay? What was it? Go ahead.
Just sometimes when I want to buy something, I just ask to friends, not to my parents.
Okay.
Yeah. Done. That's all.
That's all.
The story you'll see only tonight on 12 News at 10. With the permission of parents, we brought some teens together in this room outfitted with hidden cameras. Based on interviews, we knew the parents had discussed with the kids the dangers of drinking and driving.
So she said that, what she said. So she invited, a few adolescents, teenagers, that she got a permission from parents. So they're going to talk about what?
But what that message had discussed with the kids the dangers of drinking and driving.
What?
Drinking and driving.
Dangers of drinking and driving. Some might try that because even they get drunk, or they could drive a good car, but it's not,
But would that message stick? We wanted to know, would the kids get into a vehicle driven by someone they thought had been drinking? So we set up an experiment to find out. Get into a vehicle driven by someone they thought had been drinking.
So for example, when you have to drive, but since you got drunk, maybe not right now, a few years later, then you can grow up. Or what if your friend wanna drive, even he's get drunk, then are you gonna stop him from driving, or are you gonna allow him to drive? What do you think?
Just advice and to call the
so somebody can be backup driver,
We set up an experiment to find out. Everybody's arriving. Megan, this is Sydney. Hey, this is Trayvon. This is Megan. 3 teens came to 12 News Studios thinking they were being considered for a program on the challenges today's teens face. What we really wanted to see on hidden camera is what they would do when an actor who they think has been drinking is handed the car keys and told he gets to drive them all to the next location. camera is what they would do when an actor who they think has been drinking is handed the car keys and told he gets to drive them all to the next location.
What are they talking about? Then this guy is an actor, right? So he's supposed to drive, okay? He's gonna take them to the next locations. But they knew that he was drunk, that he might pretend to be drunk, that the producer handed the car key to him, okay? Then try to see if, what other people, okay, react to that situations, okay? Then?
Would anyone refuse to get into the car, or would they all go along? Would anyone refuse to get into the car, or would they all go along?
So, in that case, then anyone refuses to get into the car means they're gonna take it, okay, because it's pretty dangerous, or they get along, okay? They don't care about this.
A psychologist watched what was happening with us from the room next door. Tonight at 10, see what happened and what it all means. You can see Joyce Garbasiak's special report, The Peer Pressure Experiment, tonight on 12 News at 10.
That is a peer pressure, experiment. That means when you are faced with these situations, okay, one's going to deal with it, right? This you can call peer pressure. Tell me about your peer pressure. Tell me about this. What is your peer pressure? What is it? For example, that somebody wanna join a club, but you don't want to join that because you don't think it will be beneficial to you. But there's a friend that is very close to you. Then if you don't, you will be excluded. Okay, you will be outcast. Do you know what that means, outcast? What is that? Right? So you want to fit in, you want to socialize because you don't want that, but no choice because you have to be accepted, by your friend that what you are, right? This. Tell me about this. Do you think that is there outcast among your friends, or you sometimes become an outcast by your friend?
No.
Tell me what happened to you. When is there any kind of outcast before? Not you, I mean your friend, okay? Then your friends try to exclude someone, okay? Not you. Then what would you do with it? Would you like to protect the guy, become an outcast, or would you like to let it go?
Let it go.
Why? Because you don't want to be, just branded like this too. You're afraid that you might be left alone if you just, insist that this guy should be out him. Tim, for this.
Yeah, just like let him go because there is some reason that why there should be some reason that why he became outcast. So I just let him be an outcast.
Good job, thank you. So you don't want to be the victim, okay? You don't want to be the victim of the kind. You better, just forget about this. Pretend not to, be interesting.